Good morning, my neighbors. Good morning, good morning. Such a peaceful day. Such a beautiful day. And the day every guardian on the planet is going to be all over that dungeon. I don't quite know for sure if I'm going to be joining that race. But if I do have two volunteers in particular, then I'll be all for it. And this would have been a different stream. But alas, here we are. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to part 10. Part 10 of Final Fantasy 16. This is Jaden X1, and I wish every Guardian the best of luck on the dungeon race today. For today is that day that dungeon gets released, and the Destiny 2 server has already been taken offline and undergoing maintenance. So I'd say pretty much in about at least 15, maybe 20 more minutes, the dungeon will be live, and CB Gray, along with his co-host, is going to be broadcasting and going to every streamer's stream just to see how the dungeon race is progressing. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple of things that's going to be X'd out of the equation. In other words, this race becomes more challenging than it is the last. And quite frankly, I'm tempted to pop some popcorn, sit back, relax, watch CB Gray and his co-host watching the whole show from the house there. But that might be later on. And who knows, we might have ourselves some winners by the end of this day. But all right, let's get it on. With Final Fantasy 16, Part 10.
But we've no coin.
Alright, so now visit the North Reach. Oh, dang. So the last time we were here, we did both we did both the main mission and the side missions as much as we could possible. What was I getting ready to do? Oh, I'm supposed to visit North Reach. North Reach, which is right there. Oh, just to pick up some items. Then after that, return to base.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
All anyone ever wants anymore is water and grape. How am I supposed to make a living?
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
That's something you should have told the bandits for. Because now they're going to have something to deal with. Me. I don't know. Maybe I should have entered the dungeon contest, seeing as though I'm on vacation. But I don't have any volunteers. But there's got to be something so daggone peaceful about being on vacation. Don't you just have that feeling of freedom, that freedom of fresh air when it's, for example, cool, beautiful day, straight blue sky, not warm, not cold, just balanced weather. And you would want to step outside and take a walk just to see how beautiful the day is, how beautiful the day God has made. And you would probably want to rejoice and be glad in it. And you would probably want to say, finally, I'm free, or the fact that you would probably end up going to wherever you want to go. And my goodness. These ugly looking birds. Ah! Man! Oof, tad bit rusty, but we got it done. The heck? Maybe I'll pick a fight with somebody. I thought I heard that sound. Uh-oh. That's the thing from the wanted poster, isn't it? Oh, crud. Well, this is gonna be one long fight.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy. Too slow. Nice try.
I knew it. Ow.
To me, boy. Let's try. Let's try.
Look like we both took a hit. But that thing took the most hit.
Rest well. I know I will. That's better.
Now, where were we? Well, before I go any further, let me see if I can move the camera a bit. Alright, right there. Right there is fine. Oh.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Hmm? Oh, there's another one right there.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
Hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Well, you are a killer with that whatever the heck look-alike thing that you carrying. Ah, you freaking punk.
Let's try.
I hope I punctured a hole through his daggone stomach.
All right. You made your point. Killing my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
And away we go.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know. This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Indeed we will. Tyson Game, what's up? How you been?
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen. Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Yeah, so how you doing, my good buddy?
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard haven't been seen there of late.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
Wait.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
I may gonna have to go to full screen so I can read this properly. Yeah, I may gonna have to go full screen. Yeah, because for the life of me, I can't even see. Fine, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good, Tyson. Today is a special day for the Guardians because the dungeon is already out and it should be, Destiny should be done with their maintenance by now, if not another 15 minutes. And currently I am on vacation. I am at peace. It's peace and quiet around my way, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. No more rushing out the house to go to work for the next 2 weeks. I think I'm pretty much good. Pretty much good.
All yours. You earned this. Here you are.
Alright, so the Patreon's Whisper. This is the section to where you can collect donations from the people that you help during your side missions. And what they do is that they add some extra items that you will probably need for crafting certain items. So it's always best to do side quests when it comes to Final Fantasy 16. And their lore, their story is like gold. It's like pure freaking gold. I ask you something. I ask you something. Well, if you want to ask me something, then what's up? I'm listening. Or in this case, I'm reading. I'm reading the chat while I'm doing this.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
All right, Clive. Keeping busy, are you? Me too. Seems like every report our allies sends us brings 100 new headaches for me to deal with.
No.
I do my best to keep on top of it all, sending anything urgent straight to the curse breakers, just like Otto told me. The rest I add to the list, whether it's strangers begging our aid or friends acting funny. There is no end of problems that need solving. And anyone with the time and inclination to solve them will earn a nice bit of goodwill for the cause. And maybe more besides. So, how busy did you say you were? Here you go.
Finding new quests. Look like I don't have nothing yet.
Seen enough?
Think I'm already 2 for 2. Ooh, 3 for 3 actually. Wasn't there like a side quest that I just saw? The heck? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right past Blackthorn. Oh, okay. Then I probably know where I'm going then. Alright. No, it's okay.
Let us know if you find any rotting planks. I'll see about replacing them.
Yeah, Towson, I don't have a wife. Still looking, but don't have a wife. What about you? You happily married?
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these morganbeards then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
All right, let's rock and roll. Well, hopefully some of this side quests can be dealt with before handling the main
Anything
missions.
catch your eye? Thanks very much. Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to
Can't
look after
exactly
each
leave old
other,
Master
don't
in
we?
the lurch after everything she's done for us.
About the price of them turnips.
It'll take ages to tidy all of this stuff up.
Aye, Sid.
And we're off. Time for a little warm-up. Good boy. Good boy.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
Get over here! Really? Uh-oh. Looks like the big boys are coming out to play.
attracted to the flowers, though.
Ah. And I would have been tossed all over the daggone field.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
I think we all had our fill. We all had our fill.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court visitors grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.